What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off, some insanely big news in regards to Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U because the full roster may have been leaked out. So fairly recently, a supposed screenshot of the game's roster popped up online showcasing 12 unannounced characters, including Ganondorf, Falco, Ness, Jigglypuff, and even some new characters like Bowser Jr., Shulk, and even the Duck Hunt Dog. And it got Smash Bros. Fans all riled up as they try to figure out if it was fake or the real deal. I mean, screenshots are easier to fake, and there have been leaked rosters in the past, so I was definitely a skeptic, but as of today, multiple videos have popped up online showcasing actual gameplay footage showing Ganondorf, Shulk, and Bowser Jr. fighting. I mean, the footage even lines up with a past rumor that Bowser Jr. would ride in a Koopa cart and have boxing gloves and shoot cannonballs and other stuff out of the clown's mouth, and wouldn't you know, he does just that. And to add even more weight to the possibility that this leak is the real deal, Nintendo has even gone ahead and yanked those videos from YouTube, as if they didn't want us to see them. Creating gameplay footage with characters moving, fighting, and all that would take a lot more effort to fix, so I'm pretty convinced that these videos were the real deal. But of course, there is always that doubt because Nintendo hasn't officially announced these characters yet. But if these videos are indeed real, it takes us back to the screenshot of the supposed leaked roster, because those 3 characters are also on that roster, alongside Dark Pit, Dr. Mario, and the odd but welcoming Duck Hunt Dog. And if you look at the roster, you might notice that the Ice Climbers are nowhere to be found, which might mean that they got the shaft, which does kind of make sense because the 3DS might not have been able to handle them, because if 4 people played the Ice Climbers, that would be 8 characters on screen, and that might have been too much pressure on the 3DS. But if all this leaked stuff does turn out to be true, I'm sure Nintendo is not very happy, and it's also kind of a bummer for us because we're not going to be surprised when they get announced. But whatever, I'm all for Shulk, Bowser Jr., and the Duck Hunt Dog. Does that thing even have an official name? Moving out of rumor territory is that Azure Striker Gunvolt is not even out yet on the 3DS eShop in North America, but it looks like there will probably be a sequel at some point, because the Inti Create CEO and also KJ Inafune have revealed that a sequel is likely to happen. And that's pretty much all we know, that a sequel to Azure Striker Gunvolt is likely to happen, and it will probably depend on how well the game sells, and it will probably sell well. But the developers also want to see fans write up their own thoughts on a sequel, so maybe the next installment they'll include some fan input. We don't know. But if you do decide to purchase Azure Striker Gunvolt before November 29th, you'll get a free copy of Mighty Gunvolt, which is the crossover title between Mighty No. 9, Azure Striker Gunvolt, and Galgun. And it's been confirmed that they are working on DLC for that little mini adventure. DLC kinda makes sense considering Mighty Gunvolt only has 5 stages. Sure, it would have been nice if the DLC was already included in the game, but the DLC is already in development and it seems to have a focus on Beck from Mighty No. 9. And that's pretty much all we know about the DLC as well, and I'm gonna guess and say that the DLC is not gonna be free, but hey, maybe they'll surprise us. Or not. And finally, that the Kickstarter campaign for Wave 4's Shantae Half-Genie Hero has been over for some time now, but people have continued to pledge money via PayPal. And because of that, they have reached a new stretch goal at the $900,000 mark. The stretch goal that was hit will add hero modes, where you'll be able to replay the adventure as Roddy Tops, Bolo, or Sky, and they each have their own abilities and story, so it'll add a substantial amount of replay value. But that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff. And you can stay tuned for more news videos, video reviews, That's On Me Yours episodes, and Bug and Bradley episodes in the future. There will be a review for the fall in the not too distant future, so you can stay tuned for that. But I will talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye! DLC is not going to be free, but whoops-a-daisy, there goes my poster. I hate when it does that.